Hello everybody, a very good morning to all of you. Welcome to StudyIQ IAS. My name is Abhishek Singh and I welcome you all in this session. So guys, first of all, I just like to tell you one thing, that today we are going to talk about a lady, a warrior who had participated in the freedom struggle in such an age in which most of the people, they are not even to set themselves aside. So who was she? What was her story? We will find out in this session. So welcome everybody and let us join this session without any further delay. So first of all, I'd like to tell you one thing, that today we are going to talk about the Budi Gandhi. And why are we calling her Budi Gandhi? Yes, she was aged, but why Gandhi? Because she was a staunch follower of the Gandhian philosophy and Gandhian principles. And when we talk about Budi Gandhi, so in fact, on the day of 29th of September in 1942, Matangini Hazra, this lady, Matangini Hazra, who was known as the Old Lady Gandhi, due to her non-violent protest inspired by the father of the nation, she died of the police bullets. And that would be, very strange thing, because if we go through the story of her life, we would find out that she belonged to rather a humble family background, rather in fact a poor household. She was very young when she was married to a 60 years old widower, right? And just also after the marriage, she became widow herself because her husband died, right? However, after the death of her husband, she had started devoting her life to the cause of the nation, for the freedom fight, where she joined the independence movement and started contributing in a very innumerable manners, specifically leading by example with the non-violent methods. Now, if we talk about Matangini Hazra's achievements, so what happened? Actually, if we talk about her early life, so where was she born? She was born in the Hogla village, right? In Hogla village, near the Tamluk region of West Bengal, in fact. And if we talk about the Tamluk region of Bengal, guys, do not forget that that was actually a coastal region in the ancient history, right? And served as a region, an area with the chances of the traders and all. However, Hazra, she did not belong to the trading family. She belonged to a poor family, right? Good morning, Priya and Diksha. Very good morning to both of you now. So what happened? Due to the poverty, she was subjected to a dissimilar marriage, where she, being a young child of almost in her late teens, like 16 years or 15 years of age, and she was married to a person who was 4 times of her age and a widow, right? And in the age of 18 years, she had a child, as well as she became a widow. And when she returned back to her home village rather, why did she return? Because she had nothing left now. Neither her husband was alive, nor her child was alive. So she was empty-handed and tried to establish herself in her paternal home. However, even there, she had no objective apart from helping the poor. Now, coming further, if we talk about Hazra's political debut, that how did she start her political journey? So basically, her active interest in the freedom struggle, that was actually in the 1905 itself, when what happened? There was the call of Swadeshi. And it was actually the interest of Hazra that started taking shape. But during the very important, right, civil disobedience movement, okay, it was the time when she made her greatest contribution. her greatest contribution. And in this civil disobedience movement, what happened? On the 26th of January 1932, remember this date, 26th of January 1932, this date was actually the Independence Day of India. And why am I saying that? Right, Independence Day. Remember that in the year 1930, 26th of January, right, what was the occasion? Lahore Declaration, okay, or Lahore Declaration of complete या total independence, okay, total independence. So that event was celebrated in the year 1932, and the village men marched into an awareness procession about the then political scenario. Hazra joined the group at 62 years of age. She was 62 years old when she joined her first political movement. So guys, it is just to be learned, okay, just to be learned that there is no age too late to start afresh, to begin a new thing in your life. She started her political life, she started her revolutionary life, activist life in the age of 62 years, at the age of 62 years, right? And if we talk about the epithet of Budhi Gandhi, that why did she get this name of Budhi Gandhi? So if we talk about that, her political ideology, she was an ardent Gandhi follower, and also she joined this late. However, if we observe that what was the method that she used to follow, she was following the Gandhian method throughout. You might have heard a few names. Why am I telling you all these things? Because you might have heard few names, including Sardar Patel, who followed Mahatma Gandhi, including Lal Bahadur Shastri ji, who followed Mahatma Gandhi, right? Including Vinoba Bhave, who followed Mahatma Gandhi like an ardent. But we might not have heard the name of Matangini Hazra, who herself earned this title of Gandhi. Such was her level of following. Okay, so she was inspired by Gandhi, and she also declined the foreign goods and spun her own yarn, right? And she also did the humanitarian work. That means she followed Gandhi not just in the declaration, but also in the substance. All right. So her vigorous participation in Mahatma Gandhi's civil disobedience actually made her infamous in the police barracks. By basically, police started targeting Matangini Hazra. Despite her old age, she was so much active into this movement that police had quite a task to control her, and due to her leadership, several hundred people were participating in that movement, and that was creating hurdles for the police. Got it? So what happened? This Alinan salt making factory. Alinan salt making factory. Now this is a question point. Okay, so you can say the question would be like, in which of the following places did Matangini Hazra, did Matangini Hazra participate in anti-salt satyagraha? So this could be a simple question, or if we try to make this question a little bit more high standard, so we could say that there would be statement-based question. That statement 1, the current trend of UPSC. Good morning, Chandra. The current trend of UPSC. Statement 1, Matangini Hazra was an active participant in civil disobedience movement in Bengal. Statement 2, she also participated at Dharsana salt satyagraha. Okay. So these two statements, very simple statements. The first one, that she was an active participant in the civil disobedience movement in West Bengal. She also participated, second statement, she also participated at the salt satyagraha at Dharsana. Now you have to choose that which of the statements given above are correct. So correct statement is only first one, and incorrect statements, if they are asking incorrect, then only second one is incorrect, right? Now, so this could be another question. Similar topic can give you the questions of the assertion reason type. Assertion reason type. Assertion would be that she is called as Budhi Gandhi. Reason would be that she was shot dead by the police bullet during her rebellion or during her procession. So both the statements are individually correct, but they don't explain, that the second one does not explain the first statement. That is how this simple topic can give you questions in the examination also. All right, everyone. So let us proceed and let us understand that what was the other feature, right? What are the other feature that made her famous as Budhi Gandhi? So what happened that if we talk about her attitude, it was exactly, gritty and strong like Gandhi only. Gritty and strong like Gandhi only. She in fact led the local people even during her old age, and even after her arrest. Matangini Hazra participated in the abolition of the Chaukidari tax. Remember, Chaukidari tax. So abolition of the Chaukidari tax, where was it happening? Yes, everyone, it was happening in Bihar, Bengal and UP, the eastern part. So no Chaukidari tax campaign is related to civil disobedience movement. In which states? In the state of West Bengal, Bihar and UP. Now this could be another point of questioning. That is, statement 1, Matangini Hazra was related to the Tamluk division of Bengal for her leadership in the salt satyagraha. Second statement, she also participated in the no Chaukidari tax campaign. No Chaukidari tax campaign. Third statement, no Chaukidari tax campaign was extremely violent, right? Extremely violent protest against the Chaukidars and the Zamidars of the northern plains. Now, 3 statements are there that she participated in the anti-salt satyagraha. That's correct. She participated in the no Chaukidari tax campaign. That is also correct. But the third statement, that it was extremely violent, that would be a wrong statement, because this was not very violent. Yes, it was violent, but not extremely violent, because in certain places the leaders like Hazra, they were leading with the non-violent strategy. That is what I am trying to tell you, that this topic is actually a gold mine, because nowadays UPSC has started asking questions from the relatively less known topics, relatively less known personalities. So that is why these people are extremely significant for the exam purpose. All right. So moving further, what happened that when she was released, she started to spin khadi as a sign of protest against the British Empire, but her eyesight was getting weak, and when the smallpox epidemic was there, she had started serving the victims. Well, you might be aware of one thing if you have watched the previous lectures also of this series, that the women warriors, they were not just having the courage and energy and anger in their hearts, but they also had the sentiments. They also had the emotional touch, because all of them, they did serve during the epidemics, during any calamity, during any disaster. They did serve the society and the people. Okay, so when she was grievously injured in the police baton charge in 1933, what happened? Actually, she received severe blows and she was hurt in the process because police had induced the lathi charge in that point. Okay, remember that. So what happened in 1933 during the visit of the governor of Bengal, Sir John Anderson? She actually, she was able to breach the security and reach to the dais to raise the black flag as the symbol of the protest. All right. Now, this was the, courage that she had. She breached the security of governor and raised the black flag. Even today, some people are able to do that, but they have a smaller, reason behind it. But she had a much greater reason of lodging the protest against the foreign dominance, against the foreign occupation on the motherland. All right. Not just that, if we see that what was the time and what was the reason of her supreme sacrifice that she made. Actually, in the 1942 Quit India movement, what happened? In the Quit India movement, local Congress workers planned to protest near various police stations and government offices, right? So, the Medinipur district of Bengal was under the leadership of Matangini Hazra. On this September 29th, she led around 6,000 people protesting to besiege this police station of Tamluk. Okay, and there was the imposition of Section 144 of IPC. We all are aware about it. Section 144 forbids the public accumulation or public gathering of more than 4 people, right? More than 4 people. And she was leading a crowd of 6,000 plus. That was her atrocity. Now, so what happened? That she was very defiant, stepped forward, appealing to the policemen not to open fire. She started appealing to the policemen that do not open fire. We are not going to charge any type of violence here. But as we all know that, in that era, the police was having non-sentimental, working methods. So when she kept moving forward, what happened? The flag was held high and the bullet was shot. It hit her hands. But the next bullet which was shot, it just hit her head and she was flat over there itself. She was dead, right? But the most important thing to note it here, that even when she was dead, she was lying on the ground, soaking in the pool of blood. Her hands were still holding the flag of the nation high without getting, soiled in any way. So she did not let this flag of our country lie down on the ground even after her death. Such was her level of dedication for the nation. So today we discussed the story of one of the greatest warriors, one of the greatest participants in our freedom struggle. In such a ripe age, she decided to devote her remaining life for the cause of the nation, and she was Matangini Hazra, the Budi Gandhi. And in tomorrow's session, I would be coming up with another story of another legendary female warrior who inspired thousands and lakhs and millions of people in country, but still remains relatively unknown to most of us. Alright, if you happen to like this lecture, do not forget to hit that like button, my dear students, and make it sure that if you share this video to the maximum number of people so that more and more people could watch it. And if you like this video, obviously I would be getting much more encouragement to bring such more topics for all of you. So till then, thank you so much for watching it, everyone, and take care. Bye-bye. And I'm just leaving you all with this picture, which actually showcases the real incidents where the policemen are actually coming and Matangini Hazra is insisting to the policemen not to open fire. However, they did not abide by it. They opened and took the life away from Matangini Hazra. So that's all. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye and have a great day. And let's meet tomorrow 10. Jai Hind.